The Silk Road Art and Archaeology, Cultural Evidence. In the list of the ancient Roman city of Bombay, which was destroyed by a volcano in the year 79 CE, a mirror was found. It has an ivory handle in the shape of a female fertility goddess. The mirror was from India. In the tomb of Li Shen, a Chinese military officer who died in 569 CE. Archaeologists found a water picture in the shape of a vase. The picture has a combination of different styles. The shape was from Persia, today Iran. Many details were from Central Asia, and the figures on the sides were Greek stories from the Trojan War in the Japan city of Nara. The 8th century Syrian teacher household thousands of accused objects of gears with beauty, furniture, musical instruments, weapons, fabric, and military armor. These objects come from what is today Vietnam, Western China, Iraq, the Roman Empire, and Egypt, carried long before the globalization of our modern world. Trade was going on between very distant lands, and the objects tell a story about the place and time. What was the Silk Road? From ancient time, cultures have influenced each other along the famous Silk Road. Although it was not truly one continuous road, instead it was a 5,000-mile series or network, or trail that connects East Asia to the Mediterranean. In ancient times, it was never called the Silk Road. The term Silk Road was coined in the 19th century by a German explorer. He was thinking of one of goods that people in the West found, especially desirable silk fabric from China. From centuries, the Chinese kept as a secret the way in which silk is produced. They exchanged this fabric for Mediterranean gas, whose production was also kept secret by the Romans. However, merchants also moved many other goods along these trade routes: spice, musical instruments, jewels, valuable stone, wool, linen, and other fabric. Idea and knowledge also moved along the Silk Road. Travelers to foreign regions took with them ideas about art, architecture, style of living, and religion. In a sense, there were two Silk Roads: the literal historical one and the figurative one. The historical network of trails was used from approximately 100 BCE until the 16th century CE. Almost nobody actually made a complete trip from one end to the other. Instead, merchants used to carry goods along one section of the road and sell them to other merchants at an oasis in the desert or town in the mountains. These merchants in turn took the goods to the next stop, and so on. The figurative Silk Road is a symbol of the cross-cultural chain of knowledge this country even today. In short, the Silk Road was the way that goods and ideas moved across a vast area of Asia and Southern Europe. Art, religion, and the Silk Road, art and architecture reflect the movement of religion from region to region. At various times, Buddhism, Zoroastrianism, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, among other religions, spread along the Silk Road. Buddhism to Islam were an especially significant influence. Buddhism moved north and east from India beginning in the 4th century CE when Buddhism entered China. The Buddhist love of painting and status moved with it. However, there was at least one change in style. The basis of the figure of the Buddha in India was not considered proper by the Chinese, who created figure of the Buddha wearing a robe, as in many religions worldwide. Cave deep inside mountains seem to have been important holy places of Buddhists. For example, in Dunhuang, China, deserts oases far from town or city, Buddhists dug a series of caves and decorated them with exquisite frescoes, wall painting, and statues in this cave called Mogaogu in Chinese. The frescoes are not all religious. Many depict signs of daily life, also evidence of some of the many Silk Road cultures of discovered. In one cave, documents were found that were written in 5 languages: Chinese, Yuga, Soctip. The spread of Islam through the East in the 7th century CE contributed to the disappearance of some art, but the creation of other parts. Islam played a role in the destruction of many Buddhist statues because the Koreans thought that images of humans were unholy. However, during this period, Islamic art and architecture flourished in many areas along the Silk Road. For example, in Samarkand, in what is Uzbekistan today, the military leader Timur built and paid the crest of such building, follow Islamic law by discoloring them with arabesque exquisite design of great beauty with image of flower, geometric form, and Arabic calligraphy or writing. In brief, it is possible to follow the rise and fall of religions by studying the art and architecture along the Silk Road. A question of time to view. Most historians have dated the Silk Road from about 100 BCE when the Chinese Emperor Wu Dai first sent representative General Shang Quan with a caravan of 100 men on the long, dangerous trip. His destination was the Western Territory. Some years later, 30, 13 30 years later, with only one of his men but with much information, recent discoveries, however, shed light on the ploy long before this. This discovery suggests that people were on the move and trading goods and early as 1000 BCE. Archaeologists have found tombs of people in the Taklamakan Desert in Central Asia in what is today the northwestern region of China. This salty earth preserves the people's body and the goods that were buried with them in this tomb. We have learned that these people had horses and sheep. They ate bread or thought were did not go in this area. They had cowrie shell from the ocean or thought the region is landlocked. They were barely color clothing. They were leather, wood, and wool. Pants. Some were tall. A woman was 6 feet tall, and a man 6 feet 6 inches. Perhaps most astonishing, they had long noses and listed hair, and the men were breathless. Archaeologists are beginning to ask, were people moving along the Silk Road long before we thought they were? The Silk Road today, there is new interest in the history and culture of the Silk Road, with the famous Chinese-American musician Yo-Yo Ma has called the Internet of Antiquity. New technology is helping us to learn more about this ancient Internet. Spatial radar on the space shuttle allow archaeologists to see objects and linears city 1 or 2 meters under the dry desert sand. For example, tourists now come from all over the world to follow the old trade routes, and people with a love of art and culture want to make sure that the costume in the West regions who do not die on out as the world modernized to this, and Yo-Yo Ma has founded the Silk Road Project, which equates to living out of this traditional land. The result is that the people along the ancient Silk Road continue to learn from each other.